do the wide way. Okay. Is it going? Oh, great. Okay. All right. Hi. This video is on day 9 of our 10-day trip around the country. This is a 48 state 10-day ride against child abuse. The purpose of the ride is to raise awareness of the problem of child abuse and to try to raise some funds to help combat child abuse. And the fundraiser is on gofundme.com/stopchildabusetoday. The donations there will go directly to the National Exchange Club Foundation, which is a 501c3 organization created in the 1970s for the purpose of helping to raise funds to stop child abuse. That's been the whole purpose of our ride. That combined with seeing a beautiful, beautiful country that we live in. Right now, some of you may recognize the part of the country we're in now. We are in South Dakota, in the Black Hills, and we have just left Belle Fourche, South Dakota. And I love this area. I'm a big fan of the John Wayne movie, The Cowboys, and if you remember, they were driving their herd to Belle Fourche. And when I ride this road, I am reminded of that movie. It just seems like this is the part of the country that they were in. And I think they did a good job. I don't know where they actually filmed it, but I think they did a good job of creating a place that looks like this valley going into Belle Fourche. One of the things that I wanted to talk about today is the partnership that we've had with BACA on this ride. BACA is Bikers Against Child Abuse. Most of you that are familiar with the effort to stop child abuse are probably familiar with BACA. BACA was formed, I'm not sure exactly how long ago, maybe 25 years ago or so. It was formed right in Provo, Utah, near where we're from, by a guy whose road name is Chief. And Chief formed BACA because he believed that in order for a child to heal from the effects of child abuse, the child needs to stop living in fear of the perpetrator. And as long as the child continues to be in fear, the child cannot begin to heal. And what BACA does is it provides the child with a sense of safety and protection that allows the child to stop fearing the person or people that have been hurting the child. And BACA welcomes the child into their family and assures the child that they will be there to keep the child safe. And once the child feels the safety that comes from association with BACA and being part of the BACA family, the child is able to begin to heal. I've learned quite a bit more about BACA during this trip because of the participation of 2 BACA members from the Maricopa chapter in the Phoenix area of Arizona. So riding with us today and behind us are Easy and Spike, who are both full members of BACA, and they're wonderful ambassadors for that organization. One of the things that Spike was mentioning at dinner last night is that there have been scientific studies done that show the difference in the healing process, the healing rate of children who are associated with BACA and those who are not. And it just really, really works. And a lot of what makes it work is the image of the biker. Some people may view that as a negative image, the biker in leather and with tattoos and maybe some scars. But for the children, they see their new biker family as a group that is strong and willing to go to the mat for them and protect them. And they basically feel like no matter how strong their perpetrator has been in the past, how strong their abuser has been, the person that's been hurting the child, their new BACA family is stronger. And they feel a sense of safety once they know that the BACA family is on their side. And that safety that comes from that association with BACA allows the child to have the courage to go to court if necessary and to testify against their abuser if necessary, and allows the child to get sleep at night. There are circumstances where a child may call their primary contact with BACA because they just can't sleep at night. They are having nightmares about their abuser. And so they'll call their BACA family, and the BACA family will come and stand watch. And the child can see that their BACA family is there watching over them. And when they get that show of strength and solidarity and commitment from their BACA family, they're able to sleep at night. And sometimes for the first time in years, they're able to feel confident that somebody has their back. And I really am grateful for the relationship that we've developed with Spike and Easy, and I'm hopeful that as we move forward that the Exchange Club, of which I'm a part, and BACA can have a closer relationship going forward. One of the things that the Spike has mentioned is the kind of the perfect pairing that exists between the Exchange Club and BACA on this child abuse issue. As Exchange members, our service project is the prevention of child abuse. We want to find ways to help stop it from happening in the first place, and that involves educating children on how they can recognize good touch and bad touch, how they can know that maybe someone that is seeking their trust is not worthy of their trust and may be intending to hurt them. Also educating parents on recognizing the signs that their child is in a situation where they are in danger of abuse, helping parents to empower their children or educate their children to avoid situations where they might become subject to abuse, whether it be online, meeting someone they don't know, or being careful around those that they do know. So through those education programs, the Exchange Club hopes to prevent child abuse from happening. But we know that despite our efforts, there clearly still exists a huge problem of child abuse in our country. And Baka's there on the back end. Baka's there when things do go wrong, when a child is abused. Baka is there to provide that family for the abused child and to provide that strength for the abused child. And I'm just grateful for the commitment that each Baka member makes when they take on a child to care for. They remain committed to that child, to be their family for the duration, basically, of their childhood, and even longer if it takes longer to adjudicate their case. So I'm really grateful for that commitment. I looked into Baka once several years ago. I thought, well, that's an organization I ought to support and become a member of, and that still may be something that's in my future when my time commitments are different. But currently, the time commitment required to be a Baka member is more than I was able to commit to, and so I really have an admiration for those Baka members that do make that commitment. Well, take a look at this beautiful valley. This is just coming into the town of Alva, and we're now in Wyoming. We might have been in Wyoming when we started this. Yeah, we had already crossed the border. So we're in Alva now, and I think the next town is probably Hewlett, and then we'll be coming up on Devil's Tower. I wanted to tell you a little bit about our day yesterday. We rode from Waterloo, Iowa to Aberdeen, South Dakota, and there are parts of that ride that were just just kind of nice. We were able to travel, kind of through some farm country again. We were able to make some good time on the freeway, but there was a lot of the day yesterday that was just hard. We had some delays in Iowa. There's some construction and some rerouting that we had to do, and so that part of it was kind of tough. But then when we arrived in Aberdeen, we were welcomed there by members of the Aberdeen Exchange Club. They took us to dinner and really made us feel welcome in their town. We had an opportunity to interview with the newspaper reporter there. Aaron came and interviewed us, and we stayed in the first ever Super 8 motel, which was very, very nice accommodations. We were grateful for that room, and very grateful for the Exchange Club of Aberdeen, South Dakota, for the welcome that they gave us and for the kindness that they showed us. So I thought that I would have timed this better so that we would be able to see Devil's Tower by the end of this video, but the video's getting kind of long and we're not to Devil's Tower yet. So I think if it's not right over this hill, we might end this video and maybe have to do a different one to him. I said I'm almost done. If we can't see Devil's Tower over this hill, we're going to go ahead and end it. If we can't see Devil's Tower, then we'll show Devil's Tower in the video, and then we'll be done. But I'm pretty sure we're getting close. There it is.